Hey guys, so this is my first video of me recording. I'm gonna start a new series, checking out some decks on Magic the Gathering. Right now I'm gonna be doing Modern. This is a Enduring Ideal deck. If any of you don't know what Enduring Ideal does, it's on the side there. Basically, the idea of the deck is you kind of dirtle around for like the first 3 or 4 turns, playing Lotus Bloom, Pendat Prisms, getting your ramps out like Seething Song and whatnot in your hand, and digging for Enduring Ideal. And then usually around turn 4 or 5, you play Ideal and you lock down the opponent with cards like Dovescape, confiscating their guys, Aura of Silence for those robot decks. Mation, or I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but Mation the Mind Cage will do it. Phyrexian Unlife. And then once you have a bit of a board lockdown going on, then you slam down Form of the Dragon, which sets your life to 5 and pings the opponent for 5 damage at the beginning of every upkeep, and your health just resets at 5 at every end step. And it also means that creatures who don't have flying can't attack you. So this kind of locks down a lot, like the Zoo decks, the the Gem style decks, all those aggro like Tarmogoyfs and whatnot. They can't beat you down, and the only cards that can really hurt you usually get shut down by like Curse of Death's Hold or Mind Cage, Phyrexian Unlife, and it kind of just shuts everybody down. I've kind of noticed that Tron decks are kind of difficult, but that's what the sideboard's for. Sideboards, we've got a Nevermore in there. That's mainly for Tron. I'll just name Emrakul, because Emrakul's the only one that can actually attack you since it has flying with Form of the Dragon. Leyline of Sanctity is kind of for more of the burn mill style decks. Not many mill, but a lot of burn decks. This also shuts down eggs pretty quickly. If you get this home in your opening hand, I slam it immediately. Then eggs is kind of useless for a few turns until they find an answer to this, and by the time that happens, I've already killed them. Just another Oblivion Ring and Unlife. 4 silences. This is for the control matchup. You just at the beginning of your upkeep, so you go on tap upkeep, slam a silence, and see what they say. And you usually do this the turn you're going to be playing Ideal. Another Boseiju in there. It just kind of helps again against the control matchup. And Fire Spout, again, that's for the artifact decks. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this list. We're going to run it in, I'm using a program called Cockatrice right now. You can see the name at the top. You can just go to cockatrice.de and you can download this. It's free software and you can make any decks you want. So we'll just jump right into a game. Alright, here we go. We're playing against Lionheart 420. So we're going to go ahead and roll. I'm going to play. Alright, let's see what we got here. So it looks like this hand looks actually pretty decent, because we can open up with the Lotus Bloom and Serum Visions, get ready to set up turn 2 Prism, and then there's more than enough here with Boseiju to be able to play our spells that we need. So we're going to go ahead and keep. We'll play Lotus Bloom. Set this to 3. Scalding Tarn, paying the 1s. We get a blue mana source. Yeah, we kind of want the Hallowed Fountain. We're going to go ahead and do it. Serum Visions to draw 1. And we'll scry. We're going to move you to bottom. We don't want either the gemstone or the other land. And then we can suspend our other Lotus Bloom that we drew into. And that's a pretty decent turn. So the whole point of that turn, the 2 lands at the top are just, with all this land, obviously, just 2 dead cards. We just did everything that we said we were going to do. Scalding Tarn into Serum Visions. It's kind of nice that we hit the Lotus Bloom off the Serum so we could suspend them both. He's going to go ahead and take the Salute. So I'm thinking, I'm not really sure what he could be playing right now. Some kind of graveyard style deck, or a blue-red aggro tempo deck, I guess. Or maybe he's even playing Storm. It depends. We'll have to see. Oh, and he's really timed out. Right on. That's Cockatrice for you. So we'll get this back up and running here. Alright, we're back in. There's just a quick little server delay. They're just doing server maintenance right now, so they do it every night. I probably should have recorded it a little later, but that's okay. We're going to wait till the opponent's back and he finishes his faithless looting. Let him know we're ready. Good. next turn, depending on what we're going to play, or depending on what happens, we're probably just going to go ahead and go Mountain Pendat Prism. Okay, so Slag Storm, interesting. Let's see, and a Worm Coil Engine. I could be stupid, but I'm not 100% sure on what he's playing. So we're just going to have to go ahead and see. My Gemstone Mine was a pretty bad draw. We're going to hold on to that for a few turns. So we're just going to go ahead. Oops. And we'll just play the Prism. We'll set it to 2. And we'll pass him the turn. There's nothing really we can do here. We're kind of getting bricked on lands. So we're just going to keep playing our mana accelerants. We got 6, 7, 9 mana here. So if we draw any of the big enchantments or anything like that, then we can just go ahead and windmill slam those. But I'm not really sure what to pull out. So he's red-green. Tarmoglaive? Isochron Scepter. With Smash to Smithereens. That artifact controller. Shit, son. That works. Alright. That really hurts, because he's going to save that for one of our balloons. I don't know if I have anything that can help us with that. We're just breaking. Just breaking. Alright. There's nothing really we can do here, so we're just going to go ahead and pass. Luckily, our Lotus Balloons are suspended right now, so we can't scepter them both in one turn, so he's only going to get 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can still go ahead and play our bomb when we get it. I think he's going to smash our Pendat Prism right now and hit us for 3. Liquid Metal Coating. Jeez. Okay. Alright, so both of our Lotus Balloons are in now. We really need something here. Alright, Peer Through Depths. Well, we're going to go ahead and cast the Peer Through Depths. We're going to just send it off. Do the top 5. Instant or sorcery. Alright, so we drew nothing. See, this is tricky, because he's gonna Liquid Metal Coating. Probably a land next turn. Let's see, can we get there? Can we get there? Well, we haven't played our land yet, so 3, 6, 7. So 7, so we can still get there with Peer Through Depths. So we can go ahead and grab Peer Through Depths. We'll ship all these to the bottom. We'll play Gemstone Mine. Setting that up. We're going to go ahead and do another. Whoops. We're going to remove 2 counters. We're going to Peer Through Depths again. We're digging. We're digging. And we found it. Enduring Ideals. So we ship everything back to the bottom. We're going to crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sack both of those. Sack both of those. Pendat Prism. We're going to go ahead and play Enduring Ideals. Oops. And we're going to search. So the first thing we're going to search for, this one's pretty easy, is Aura of Silence. And then we're going to go ahead and sack it and hit Smash to Smithereens. Or hit the Isochron Scepter, sorry. Destroy Scepter. So this is going to shut down his Smash plan. He's still got Liquid Metal Coating, so he's still going to be able to go ahead and start popping our stuff, but we don't cast spells anymore with this, so that doesn't even matter. So he can go ahead and Liquid Metal Coating and destroy all our lands all day long. Enduring Idea is a sorcery, so it doesn't actually stay on the battlefield, but I'd like to keep it there just so people know that I'm getting an epic off of it every turn. The epic is the ability where I get to cast enchantments every single upkeep. So next upkeep, so he's going to Liquid Metal Coating, targeting. Okay, so he's going to get our mountain. Ancient Grudge it. Alright, mountain's gone. Okay, so on our untap, at our upkeep, we're going to go ahead and grab, snap grab, Dovescape. And we're going to draw for our turn. And then we're just going to go ahead and end our turn. Now what Dovescape does is that whenever they cast a non-creature spell, it's immediately countered, and they put X1/1 white and blue bird tokens with flying, where X is the spell's cover the mana cost. So if he goes ahead and Ancient Grudges something for, let's say, 2, then he gets 2/1/1 birds. If he does it for 3, then he gets 3/1/1 birds. So basically he can't play anything other than creatures now. So he's going to naturalize, which immediately gets countered, netting him 2 guys. Yep. It's countered. Because it's a non-creature spell. So he's going to go ahead and grab his couple guys. Now next turn, we're going to go ahead and grab Curse of Death's Hold. And give all his creatures -1/-1, effectively locking him down with Dovescape and the Curse. And then he won't be able to cast anything or do anything for the rest of the game. And that's when we start bringing out... so we're going to take 2. And that's when we bring out the ping him for 5, and we go to 5 every turn. So on our upkeep, we're going to go ahead and check our library. Do Curse of Death's Hold. We'll draw. Curse of Death's Hold gets these guys here. And he's just calling GG. So that's the end of the game. And we'll go on to game 2. Oh, it looks like he's lost connection, so we're going to go ahead and pause this. And we'll resume it when he gets back. Alright, so it seems like our opponent just rage quit out of the match there. So we'll just talk about what we would bring in for sideboard, and we'll go into another game. So for sideboard against Liquid Metal style deck, we could bring in couple silences maybe. That would just, we know that Liquid Metal's coming on turn 2 a lot of the time. So in response to his upkeep, we can silence him on turn 2 and turn 3 and try to lock him out for like maybe 1 or 2 turns, and then he'll have to tap out, get his guys down, his Liquid Metals down, and he won't be able to pop all our stuff before we're able to resolve an Enduring Ideals. I would also definitely bring in Nevermore, and we would just again name Liquid Metal Coding if we could ramp out to it fast enough early on, and get that in if he just like bricked for a few turns. Leyline of Sanctity doesn't really do anything because he doesn't really target us with anything. Oblivion Ring, meh. On life, I didn't see any creatures. I'm sure he's got a win con, but didn't really figure out what it was. I think it's just land destruction, dirtle for a while, and pump out some guys and kill us. Poseiju doesn't look like he's running counters with red-green, so that's no good, and Fire Spell's no good. So really, it's just it's between Silence and Nevermore. I'd probably bring in 2 Silence, 3 Nevermore. So we would pop those, unlock our sideboard here. So 2 Silences and a Nevermore. Against him, Mason the Mind Cage. Confiscate definitely would get rid of it. I know it takes over a permanent, and it seems like it's really good, but we don't. There's nothing really we would want to do with his stuff once he's locked down. So that would be gone. We're gonna probably take out a Leyline of Sanctity because he's not targeting us with anything. Art of Silence is just amazing against him if we get it out fast enough. Other than that, Phyrexian on Life would probably go, because Phyrexian on Life is more for like the zoo style. They're coming at you real fast, zombies or whatever, decks that just like beat the shit out of you real quick. So for those decks, Phyrexian on Life is amazing, but for this one, not so much. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into another game, and we'll just go from there. All right, here we go. So we got ourselves another game. We're against, I'm not sure, he's Russian or something, but he rolled a 9, I rolled a 3, so we're going to go ahead and draw. Now this hand is pretty good. We're gonna keep this almost for sure. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. So it looks like he's got a quick deck, Inquisitioning us. So we're gonna reveal our hand to him. He's gonna hit a 3 or less card. I think he's probably going to take Lotus Bloom here. Lotus Bloom seems like it would be the best to get rid of, but he sees our game plan with Enduring Ideal. Lotus Bloom, almost 99% chance of going, because we don't have that ramp. We can't Enduring Ideal as fast as we want to, because otherwise we're going to go, turn 1 Bloom. Yeah, Bloom is gone. Yeah, we'll go turn 1 Bloom, turn 2 Pendat, turn 3 Pier, and then turn 4 Slam Ideal with something good, hopefully, but we didn't get there, so we're going to go ahead and just play a Seachrome Coast and pass him the turn. Nothing we can really do with any of these cards. If you guys don't know what any of the cards do, I'll mouse over them, and you can see on the top right-hand side there's a full description. So he's going to Inquisition us again. I think he's going to take Peer Through Depths here. So this is what he sees. I would say he's taking the Depths to get rid of any kind of digging that we want to have. So we'll see what he picks. Oh, he's taking our ramp, so Pendat Prism's gone now. So that means next turn we're probably going to Peer. Probably gonna, yeah, we're gonna Peer. Okay, so we're gonna look at the top 5 cards here. So we want some kind of ritual. Alright, so this is interesting. So the only card really, actually we can't really take any of these because none of them are instants or sorceries. So we'll just move them all to the bottom. That's okay. No Sorks or instants. So we'll go ahead and pass him the turn. Yeah, so we got 3 lands, 2 enchantments there, but that's good because we needed to bury all that. Because what we need right now is, a ritual to get our Enduring Ideals out, or actually Lotus Bloom is not really an option, but yeah, just mainly the ritual. So we're gonna go ahead and Serum Visions. We'll draw one off that, get a Phyrexian on life, which doesn't really do anything for us. And neither of these do anything for us either, so we're going to go ahead and ship those to the bottom with the Scry. Yeah, and that's the end of that, so we'll just go ahead and pass it the turn. Okay, I think he's playing like a Rakdos, like a burn deck where they use although it doesn't seem like he is because he hasn't played a lot of 1-drops, but they play like Rift Bolts, Lightning Bolts, a whole bunch of wonky stuff like that. They just throw everything to the face. So we might as well run out some enchantments here. So we'll bring out a Phyrexian on life. So instead of going to 0 and dying, it'll just switch from 0 to poison. And that's just if he can get like a Goblin Guide out. I don't know what he's running, but Goblin Guide, Bob, Bushwhackers. I don't know what he's playing, but we'll see. He's probably going to throw more burn. Yeah, so he's playing the burn deck. I know what he's playing. So the best thing we can do is to get that card out that counters all non-creature spells and turns them into fairies. Kiln Fiend. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, +3/0. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem. So we'll just go ahead and Serum Visions, continuing to dig. So we got another Enduring Ideals, which is really bad, and both of these. Should we start going for the land plan? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 5, and we only need 7. So we're just gonna ship the mountain and keep the Rugged Prairie on top. Am I a famous YouTuber or something? Laugh aloud. No, I am not famous yet. That's the key word. Just videos on janky decks. Alright, so other than that, there's nothing really we can do. I don't really want to Oblivion Ring this because we got the on life out, so it's not like it's a big threat right now. Because I essentially have 24 life right now worth of creature attacks. However, if he beats down with the Kiln Fiend, and then bolts us beats us down to 2 health, and then bolts us to the face, all damage is dealt to those sources. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take the 1 point of damage. But yeah, if he tries bolting us to the face, then we're not gonna be doing so good because he can just bypass the unlife or whatever, or he could destroy it. He's got no Verdant Catacombs. So just kind of dirtling right now, not really exciting. So Vendilion Click's pretty great. So we're going to click. We could click his hand. That that would be okay. I'm not gonna block Kiln Fiend no matter what. Okay, so what we're gonna do. So in response, let's see what he could take. He could take O-Ring and Copy Enchantment. Now, I don't really care about O-Ring, but Copy Enchantment's pretty good and pretty important. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bury that. So we're gonna click ourselves. We're gonna bury this. We're gonna draw one, and now he can go ahead and take whatever he wants, because the only thing he can get is O-Ring. So I'll just take out the O-Ring and put it in for him, and that kind of shuts him down. So that, like, because if he takes, like, Copy Enchantment's really good. Yeah, ring. Copy Enchantment's really good. It's just actually nuts. So we could double snag his stuff, you know, just go deep on it. Slaughter Pact, destroy target creature, pay 3. All right, that's cool. He can kill it. Click. He's gonna pop us for 7, so that sucks, but you know we can deal with that. Let's see, 7. He could also bolt us to the face down to 9, crunch for 10, bring us down to 1 poison, and then next turn do stuff, I guess. I don't know. So he doesn't have the double bolt. All right, we really need some kind of ramp. There's the Seething Song. Okay, we got this. We got this. All right, so we're gonna go red. Wait, we got. We'll tap this. We're gonna counter. We'll get another red. We'll Seething Song. Going up to 5. Then we're gonna go white, 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 white. 1, 2, 3 whites. And we're gonna go ahead and cast Enduring Ideals. We're gonna grab. Well, I don't think he has flyers. He can't ping us. Let's see. Okay, so let's just go through each of these. Aura of Silence is useless. Confiscate's useless. Copy's useless. Curse is useless. Dovescape is pretty good, because that means he can't. Yeah, Dovescape's actually pretty much just the only answer right now, because Kiln Fiend can't kill us. It's actually impossible, and he can pump it up all day long. So that doesn't matter. So we just need to prevent him from bolting us to the head every turn, because that wouldn't matter with this poison counters. So you have to pay 1 more for Seething. I paid Gemstone and Mountain. Oh right, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's a 3 for Seething Song. My bad. It only ramps up 2. But that's okay. We'll get our Dovescape out. So countering everything he plays, and he can't kill us with creatures because of Unlife. And then next turn we're gonna go ahead and get. We're gonna start pinging him for 5 and remove it so he can only attack us with flyers. And then we'll just from there it's just pretty much every enchantment under the sun locking him down. We'll empty our mana from the mana pool here. Yeah, so just so you guys can see that one more time. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, counter that spell. They get that many 1/1s. So Slaughter Pact, so he's paying for it, so he doesn't lose the game on his upkeep. Yep. Let's see, what else is he gonna do? Blood Crypt tap. Can't be a spell. Gut Shot. So Gut Shot doesn't do anything, so he gets a flyer out of it. So kind of just gets a 1/1 bird, which is cool. And Kiln Fiend goes up by 3, so he crunches us for 4. So we'll go down to 1. Alright, so untap, add our upkeep. So at our upkeep, we're going to go ahead and grab this. This will reset our life total every turn. At the end step, we go up to 5, and we pass him the turn. So it says at the beginning of my upkeep, it deals 5 to target creature or player. At the beginning of every end step, my life total will become 5. And then creatures without flying cannot attack you. So he's going to be able to get in with his 1/1 bird that he made, which is fine, because that won't kill us, because we have 15 life essentially with Unlife. And so he's going to have to break through all that. And he can't cast any spells because of Dovescape. can't attack us with Killing Fiend anymore. And then next turn we're going to grab Curse of Death's Hold, starting to board wipe him and paying him for 5 a turn. And then after that we will probably grab the second form of the dragon just to speed it up, but we shouldn't really need it because it's pretty much game now. And that's game. Okay, game 2. Okay, so he's playing like a red-black aggro deck, so Leyline of Sanctities all come in because he's going to be burning us to the face a lot. Couple Phyrexian Unlifes. I don't know if I want 2 more. Maybe we'll just run 2 Sanctities and 1 Unlife. Fire Spout. Fire Spout seems pretty good. 3 mana board wipe just seems actually really good, so we'll put a couple of those in, but we don't want to fill it, so yeah, we'll do two Fire Spouts. And we gotta pull out 5 cards. Vendilion Click's pretty bad against him, honestly. I know it's an amazing card, but it doesn't do anything. Aura of Silence. Aura of Silence is just bad. He's got no artifacts, doesn't really do anything. Confiscates, not the greatest, because there's nothing really big fat guys to take over, so that doesn't really matter. Maybe we can go. Oh, we've already got 1 Leyline main board, so we'll just run 2, because that's all we should need. He's hoping he draws good this time. You guys should be able to see. All right, good luck, have fun. So I'm assuming he's gonna play first, which is why he took it over to himself. So we're gonna draw and see what we get. Okay, so this hand is actually, I know it looks decent. But it's really bad because Dovescape, we pretty much need to just cheat that in because paying 6 for that is actually ridiculous because you need triple white or triple blue, so that's no good. Confiscate is whatever. Yeah, no, this hand is not the best, so we're going to mulligan it. Oh, I think I'm lagging. No, alright, we'll just go ahead and pitch this hand then. Shuffle it up. We'll just draw 6. This hand is a lot better. We'll keep this. Because we can go turn 1 Bloom with Serum Visions. Curse of Death Hold's easy to cast from the hand, same with Unlife. Unlife we kind of need. So off of this Serum, hopefully we can set it up so that we get a land. We'll go Seachrome, Lotus Bloom, Niv Magus, exile and insert sorcery. You control. Give it +1/+1. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and Serum Visions, drawing 1. Alright, we got the land we needed. We'll look at the top 2. Alright, so I pretty much want both of these in their exact order, so we're just going to go ahead and keep that. The reason we're keeping it, we need Seething Song to ramp out into Enduring Ideals. So that'll be Lotus Bloom take 2, and then the turn after that, Bloom will go down to 1, giving us Thoughtseize. That sucks. So he's going to take Peer Through Depths almost guaranteed over Unlife. Although it doesn't matter if he takes Peer Through Depths, because Peer Through Depths doesn't really matter for us, because just the top 2 cards is all we need to be able to go off. So Peer Through Depths is kind of whatever. Unlife we kind of want to keep, because I want to resolve the Unlife before the Bloom goes off, and get that down and then cast Enduring Ideal so that we can have Unlife up. So he takes the Peer Through Depths. Obviously he didn't realize that I kept the top 2 cards in order as they were. With the Scry. What is he doing? Holy god, he's exiling a bunch of cards. Alright. So 2, 4, 6, so he crunches in for 7, we go down to 13. That's a big Niv Magus. Alrighty. So we have to outrace that. Alright, so Hallowed Fountain is going in tapped, and there's nothing really we can do here. So we'll just go ahead and pass him the turn. He's going to crunch in for 7, and then next turn... crud. That Niv Magus is actually just really, really big right now. Holy cow. Next turn we're pretty much resolving. I can't remember what I put at the top. That's a bad player, but... Enters the battlefield, search for an elemental, reveal it. Then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. Hopefully we put a land on top, because I don't remember. Yeah, we did. Gemstone Mine, right on. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. We needed that bad. So we'll go ahead and tap down, removing the counter. Play Phyrexian on life. That buys us some time. That buys us one more turn, which is all we should need, because then we'll go all three of these into red for Seething Song, cracking this Lotus Bloom for triple white, Enduring Ideal into some business. I'll probably grab an O-Ring and just get rid of that elemental immediately off of the Ideal, and then after that we'll just shut down his game. And we got on life out. He can't burn us. Well, he can't. I guess he can burn us down to death, but he's gonna crunch for 8. So we go down to 0, and we get 2 poison counters. So we untap here. Our bloom comes in. We draw our card. So this is pretty much happening to where we tap all 3 of this, remove that, play Seething Song, crack this, triple white, go up to 5 on this. We're casting our Enduring Ideal, searching our library, lose because of Left of Blood. Alright, what are we grabbing? I think Form of the Dragon is just the best. Wave 2 poison. Yeah, we'll grab Form of the Dragon so he can't even attack us anymore. We'll go to end step. He's being a sourpout. I draw biggest crap hands each time. I lose because of this against his fail deck. He's angry, so he thinks that this is an actual deck, which is fine. So he rage quit out. So we're gonna do one. We're gonna leave out of this. So we'll just go ahead and create a room. Champion deck. So he thinks this deck is fail. I love it. We'll just make a random password. All right. So this is kind of the deck. This is my Enduring Ideal deck. It's not actually mine. I found this list online on the MTG site. Wizard site. So we'll just go through the deck list one more time. Let's think of some changes we can make. I've been thinking lately of adding Blood Moons to this list. Maybe taking out Copy Enchantment for a Blood Moon. So Copy Enchantment, it's a 3-mana enchantment that copies any enchantment on the battlefield. Copy Enchantment kind of just does more stuff. Like Phyrexian on life, no need of copying that. Oblivion Ring, sure you can copy Oblivion Ring. Mation Mind Cage. Not really. It's not one. You only need one. Same with Leyline. Form of the Dragon. Once you get one out, it's pretty much game. You don't need. You can't really race with Form of the Dragon. Dovescape. Dovescape. Yeah, it does one thing. Curse of Death's Hold. You know, it's just there to kill the Dovescape tokens, so that doesn't matter. Confiscate is pretty much the only time I copy the enchantment, or the Aura of Silence, I guess. So copy enchantment could probably go. We'll probably pull that out later. Maybe get like a Blood Moon in. Blood Moon hurts us, but it only hurts us before we ramp up into our Enduring Ideal. Once Enduring Ideal is resolved, and we go Enduring Ideal into Form of the Dragon, next turn grab Blood Moon. Their entire board just kind of locked down. I'm not sure I like the Vendilion clicks. They could probably be replaced with something more counter magic wise. They don't really do a whole lot for me. I don't know. I don't feel Click is very good in this deck. So we'll play test it some more and see how it goes. As far as the sideboard goes, Boseiju, I'm not really. I don't know. I haven't played too many counter matchups, so I'm not sure how good it is. But yeah, so that's the list so far, and I'll be posting up another video tonight on a standard deck. This is as of November 4th, so in about, we'll say like half hour, I'll be throwing up a standard deck, and that is gonna be working on this. This is the Burning Vengeance deck. I'm getting going here. You're getting the Gutter Snipes, the Burning Vengeance, the Electromancer, Talrent, Sky Summoner, Augurs. So basically just a lot of stuff happens when you start popping spells. Running the one memory out of that main board, and I don't use him as a mill win condition. He mainly draws me a card, then mills me, because you can draw a card and then target player puts the top card. So draw a mill, it's just 2-card advantage, and he keeps taking up every turn. Chandra is just there for, you know, the Gutter Snipe, Burning Vengeance, whatnot, nonsense. Anyways, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed.